let's go. Diane, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be on the driveway. We have to wrangle this escape artist. Aren't they pretty? On a new leaf. What the heck? This is the first time I'm seeing this. Hi! Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Laura. Usually I do tutorials for crochet and crafty things, but today I thought I would take you around the farm and show you some of the things that I do with my chickens and with my plants, and just in general show you around. It's a low-key Saturday. I just got out of the shower and it's time to let the chickens out. The sun is just about to come up now. It's about 6:30 in the morning. So if that sounds fun to you, if you want to chill out for a little morning vlog style content, then keep watching and make yourself a tea, sit down and chill out. So first things first, let's go let the chickens out. We just started feeding whole grain a couple of weeks ago. So far so good. Now, it's a really beautiful day out today, so I'm going to be letting the chickens sort of wander around the yard. I'm not going to keep them in their chicken run, so I'm not going to be feeding them in their chicken run. I'm going to leave their food out of here, and then we'll fill it up once they come out. Are you ready to see them? I wonder if I should just set the camera up so you can see what it looks like when they run out every morning. One sec. I hear you. Good morning, everybody. Hi. Good morning. Hi, Poppy. Hello, handsome boy. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Diane. Good morning, Diane. Good morning. Hi, Sunflower. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Come on out. It's a beautiful day. All right, so now to feed you guys. Where do you want me to set up your feed? Let's set it up over here just in case we can get the little ones out today. This is a temporary structure for the little chickens to come out in. So we'll put your food right here. You can hang out with them. Wow, good pouring. It's because this handle didn't move. There we go. They'll eat it all up. Good job with the pour there, Laura. Good morning, everyone. So the chickens have torn up a bunch of this already, but this is going to be my herb garden. I had to cover up my parsley because it got a little bit cold last night, but I've got all different kinds of stuff growing in here. I've got creeping mint, I've got chamomile, I've got a different kind of mint, I've got more, thyme and rosemary and onions that I got wild in my backyard. They just exist here. There are some tiger lilies and some irises, and then there's a basil type plant, another kind of mint. I've got a lot of mint in here because it's surrounded by rocks. But yeah, this is my soon-to-be herb garden. My plan is to get more and more rocks around the actual things I'm growing so the chickens don't scratch it up. So far, it's been working, except for they ate my catnip, and I think they ate my parsley, unless that was a rabbit. But anyway, that's the... Let me back up a little bit so you can see it. That's the plan. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but it will be very pretty. Alright, so the chickens are out, and now it's time to do the care for the baby chicks. So we have 6 5-week-old baby chicks, and then we have 9 2-week-old baby chicks. We'll start with the 9 2-week-olds because they are a little bit louder and more insistent in the morning to get their breakfast. But after we do that, I will show you, well, I'll show you all of them, but we have to do the feeding and watering of the littles. We've done the feeding of the big guys. They have their clean water already. And we'll come check on them in a little while because I like hanging out with them. But let's go tend to the babies and open the blinds and make the day ready and sunny and whatnot. Also, I turned around so you could see my pretty forsythia tree. Okay, let's go do it. Before we go in though, we have to wrangle this escape artist. Marshmallow, darling, I know there are many snails and many worms, but you are a backyard chicken. Get back into the backyard. This is not your field. Marshmallow lays blue eggs, and she currently has 3 babies. She doesn't know it, but we've hatched 3 of her eggs so far. And you will see them shortly. Good morning. I'll be right back. You get back in there, you. Okay, so every morning when I get up, I open the blinds and I let these guys get some fresh water. I get them fresh water and fresh food, and then I also get them a little bit of fresh bedding. And once their bedding gets to the same depth as where the water is, I empty the whole thing and I do it again. This is one of my favorite chickens, Diane. This is her baby. It's a little girl and we're gonna keep her. Isn't she so sweet? Hi. Pretty girl. I hope this is in focus. You're so pretty. Yeah. You can go back for breakfast and some water. And I just use a thin piece of gauze over top of their enclosure because it lets air in and out, but also it keeps them from jumping out. They're learning to flutter. You guys are so loud. They can't quite fly yet, but they flutter, and they can get out of this if there's no lid. But I do want air circulation, so I don't put a lid on, I use the fabric. Now let's do the big ones. Good morning, hi. Oh wow, you guys were so clean last night? There's not even wood chips in your water? What, are you guys growing up or something? And no wood chips in your food? Hello, good morning. Lovely to see you. Hi. Is this not an adorable little chicken? Oh, sorry. There you go. This little girl is Parsley. She is Fern's baby. Sweetie bear, she's so cute. We're keeping her as well. She's gonna lay light blue eggs. Hi. Her and her brother, she has a twin brother. Well, twin, two different eggs, but a brother that looks almost the same. Patterned is a little different, but still black spots. And he and she are so adventurous. Our other little guys are a little bit more, a little more nervous. It's okay. Once they're on your hand, they're all right. It's just jumping. Hi. I will refresh your guys' food. You don't need any new water this morning. You guys were so responsible. Okay, so the chicken chores are done for the morning. They are all fed, watered, and given fresh bedding. The older girls will be getting fresh bedding in the evening, actually, because it's coop cleaning time. Alex and I are going to be cleaning out the coop and hopefully getting some stuff done for our new fence. But now that I'm done chicken stuff and I'm gonna go back to human stuff, gotta go wash my hands. Oh, and thank you to whoever recommended to me. I've been washing my hands a heck of a lot since we got chickens and since the pandemic started. And thank you to whoever suggested Cetaphil. It's been actually really nice as a hand cream. I like that it's not scented, and I like that it'll spread. I don't know, like I don't like using hand cream on like my skin, like arms, because I have sensitive skin. But I like that this is like a hand and skin, it's a face and body lotion, I think. Anyway, Cetaphil. Thank you for whoever suggested it. There we go, washed, dried, and moisturized. Now, let me just show you the bathroom because I'm kind of, honestly, I really like it. So it's a weird thing to show people, but like, that's our rooster. But I put a lot of plants in here, so I figured you might like to see it. So I have my Monstera deliciosa. This is honestly, this is like my triage. This is all my sick plants. If a plant is sick, it's in here, except for that one and this one, but I'll tell you about those. So this guy has been struggling with thrips for months now, so I keep it close to the shower so I can shower it. This one I just want to make sure I give a little extra attention to because it had a hard time coming out of its most recent new leaf. Anyway, I have a little fern back here. Okay, this is just a little terrarium. This is healthy. But this is sick. And this is sick. I have my Monstera, which has also got thrips. And I've been battling with them. I also have a jasmine in here that's just sad, so I put it in here to try and like make it happier by other plants and remind me to water it. And I have my little rubber peperomia. And this is such a sad plant. I'm so sorry, Mom's cactus. I'm trying to keep it alive, but everything I do makes it unhappy. This one also has thrips. I'm trying to deal with it. This one's fine. It's been in the bathroom for like a year, so it's staying here. And then this one has done amazing in here. It's got these were all the original branches, and all these ones that are sticking up are all new. This is a fishbone cactus. I love this one. And last but not least, for the bathroom, I have Spanish moss. Let me get better lighting. So this stays in the bathroom, and whenever I shower, I just put it in the shower so it gets all humid and wet from the shower. And that's so far keeping it alive. Oh wait, there is one more plant. My peace lily. Oh hey, there's me. Yeah, I don't keep this anywhere near a window. Like, there's a window. There's the peace lily. But it's happy here. It's putting out 2 new flowers now. I thought about cutting the flowers off because I don't care about them, but I'm like kind of proud of it being happy, so I want it to make its flowers if it wants to. So I'm gonna go do some computer stuff now and make a tea and just sort of start my day. I'm gonna bring my chapstick with me. And then I will take you with me when... Actually, let's go say hi to Peekaboo. Hi. How you doing? Yeah? How's it going? Peekaboo. Boop. Hi. 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 So it's a little bit later in the morning now. My hair has finally dried, and I thought I would show you around some of my plants, give you a little bit of an update of the space. You guys see this when you're in the stream with me, but I figured I would kind of like point out everything that is in my sort of planty room and just show you what I've got. So first things first, this guy right here, I know you guys have seen this one. This is my lemon tree. She will be going outside soon. Well, like a month or so, maybe 2 months. I don't want to risk this lemon. Also, sorry about the lighting. Maybe I should close the blinds. Some of these plants, like this one, my asparagus fern is going bananas. So, my little sign, isn't that cute? This is an asparagus fern, right? Good stuff. Normally, I would even say that's a big asparagus fern, but check this out. I've got this piece that started growing up, and now it has fronds coming off of it. All the way up. I can't even reach. It goes all the way up to the ceiling now. All right, and this is one of the ones I'm pretty proud of, so I guess I'll show it to you. It's like a big mess. I'm scared to try and repot it because it's delicate, but it's some kind of peperomia. I really like it. Hey buddies. And I've got my peperomia Hope. She's doing really well. It was just a little plant when I got it, and now it's still a little plant, but a bigger one. And I've got some oxalis over here facing the window because that's where it's happy. Some string of hearts. I have some coleus that I grew from a cutting in a terrarium. It's just happy in here with some oxalis. There's a palm tree, but it's only got 2 fronds because it's slow growing. And then I have a baby monstera in the back there just hanging out. And this cute little cactus. And then I have a spider plant that I grew from a cutting. My big beautiful summer aloe. It goes into a room, doesn't get watered for the whole of winter, and I just watered it for the first time in like many months last week, so this will go outside once summer is like in full swing. I have another oxalis down there. I really like this plant. Oh, I almost forgot my string of turtles. There's my string of turtles. Is that not adorable? They're so pretty. Moving right along. I've got my other fishbone cactus. I really like this plant. I got it for the same price as that other one, and this one is like 2 or 3 times the size. Look at how weird that is. I love that. Then I've got my little pots of things. These are just like propagations that are kind of, they're slow growing plants so they can go in a tiny pot like this cactus. And then I've got a little baby snake plant with a baby coming out. A peperomia ruby ripple, my favorite little wax ivy. And then there is a clone of the one that I really like. And then another fishbone cactus right there. And another oxalis. And then I've got my Hoya, which is made from cuttings of my mom's Hoya. Big beautiful plant. I've got quite a few cuttings of her Hoya. Have another bowl of it. This is, I put mostly fancy looking leaves in this one. And this gigantic leaf. The dust that's on here is diatomaceous earth. It's just because these guys haven't started growing yet and I don't want them to like die before they start. So I'm just sort of preventing, oh no, are you dying? I'm basically just trying to prevent anything that can crawl from hurting them before they have the chance to start growing for the season. This is my Monstera adansonii. This is the like wide form I think. I've got a golden pothos baby here. More cuttings of my mom's Hoya. A little succulent. I don't remember what it is. We'll have to see. A baby cactus in a pot that I made. A peperomia tetra something. And a couple of these aren't. This one's a wandering dude. This one isn't, but I planted them together because they need the same care and I care about them equally. Down here I've got also my babies starting to come up of my Alocasia Polly. Those are also hopefully going to go outside in a shady place once the sun is warm again. And I've got more oxalis down here, a nice golden pothos, so dusty. And then back here I've got some succulent little setups, just some of my succulents. And then I forgot to show you on this shelf I have my beautiful Marble Queen. And then I've got my little terrarium with cuttings of things that I want to root. Then I got my giant hug plant from Candies. And then I've got my banana plant here. This will also go outside eventually so that it can grow a new leaf. It hasn't grown a new leaf. What the heck? This is the first time I'm seeing this. Hi! Welcome! We have a new leaf, you guys. Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay, well, that's good. That means the sun is coming back. I've got another little baby asparagus fern here with a brand new frond coming out today. A couple of other little cacti things. I've got a cactus back there, some sort of cactusy thing here. Another peperomia. I've got a whole bunch of wandering dude cuttings everywhere, so that's what that is. And then I've got my watermelon peperomia. See if I can get you inside. Can you see? If not, sorry, but that's where I keep my watermelon peperomia. It's the only place it will stay alive. Okay, I think we got everybody here. I've got this philodendron hope, which is going to look like that plant's not here. So this is just a baby version. I don't know what this one's called. I just really like it, and it doesn't ask anything of me, and it never dies. So there we go. My little terrarium with my pink begonia in there is doing okay. It's not a real terrarium, but it's got some shelter. And then this thing, I don't know what it is, I just like it. Another baby fern. Tetrasperma cuttings. A healthy Christmas cactus. My mom bought that for me this year because I told her about my dying one and she was like, don't worry. Another ruby rippled peperomia. Little baby snake plant here. And then here's a mama snake plant. It's a big one in a 10-inch pot. And then my tetrasperma, which I just repotted. And then this is a Ischcananthus something, whatever. It's the goldfish plant. It's supposed to be dark purple. This thing is struggling. It has been struggling pretty much since I got it. This is what the leaves should look like on the back. Basically, this has to get outside in humid, hot air, and then it'll be okay. And then my other snake plant. Oh, and this, which was a gift from a friend whose cat kept eating it. Hey, while we're here, do you guys want to see what I've got in the incubator right now? That's pretty much all it is I've got in here. That's pretty much all I've got in here for plants. I will show you plants that I have elsewhere throughout the day if I remember, but let me show you the eggs we've got in the incubator because I think we have 14 eggs in the incubator right now. Last week I took one out of the incubator because it wasn't fertilized and there was no development happening, but the other ones so far seem like we've got something going. So let's go look at them. There it is. Perfect, right at 37.9. It was at 38 last night when I went to bed, and that's what I have it set to. So 37.9 is fine, and don't worry, I'm not going to be holding them a long time out. Okay, so I've got a bunch of eggs from other farmers, essentially. I've got a couple from My Girls, like this one is from My Girl Olive. And this one is from My Girl, and this one is from My Girl. These three are for Sweet Pea, and then these 5 little ones are silky eggs, so they are going to hatch little fluffy birds that don't have actual feathers. They have like proto feathers, like an ostrich. So these little ones are going to be that type of bird. And then we've got 3 black copper Moran eggs from another farmer. So this is not from my chickens. This is from some other farmer who had purebred copper Morans, which is cool. They lay these really pretty dark eggs, so I swapped eggs with him. And then this one is also from that same farmer, as well as this one. And then these 2 are from Buttercup. These are Buttercup's eggs. So we're gonna see what happens. I am hopeful that we'll have a really good hatch rate because we've had a really good hatch rate. And yes, I know you're not supposed to handle eggs, but it's not gonna hurt them. Mother chickens move from the nest for a couple of hours at a time to go eat. So I'm pretty sure they can handle 5 minutes of me coming and taking them out and putting them back in. I only do it once a day. Usually I do it at night though. I just wanted to do it now so I could show you guys. Usually I do it at night so that I can also candle the egg, so I can see kind of what's going on inside the eggs. This is not fitting anymore. And here are my little seedlings. That's basil. Hi there, basil. And I've got a sunflower, not a sunflower, sorry, a marigold. Right there. Or it will be anyway. That's gonna be marigolds. This is gonna be dill. I have one that's come up. Those are gonna be dill. There's a whole bunch of tiny seeds coming up here, but I don't remember what I planted. My little grow space. The light is still very close to the plants. I will move it farther away as they get a little bit taller. But I have a little garden started. These will be outside flowers come middle of May. All right, so now that we have seen the little gardens inside and the little chickens that aren't hatched until next week, let's go outside and see the big chickens, and let me show you around the yard. Thank you, everybody. The chickens are scratching through the garden. They're getting rid of all the little grubs and stuff before Alex rototills it. This will be one of our vegetable gardens. Hey there, Fern. You're a mama, little lady. And she's gonna be a mama in a couple of days. And she's gonna be a mama in a couple of days. And she's gonna be a mama in a couple of days. And she's gonna be a mama. And he's daddy to most of them. And Alex brought this wood pile from over in the woods over that way, and I've been trying to find a way to make it work with our little garden. This is all wild violets in the spring, so I just put a little dirt on it, surrounded it with logs. Now I have all these ones left to work with. I turn them over every day so that the chickens can get any of the bugs and stuff that's underneath them. Right, Marigold? That's Marigold. Maybe we over-pruned this last year. The colors are coming back. I'm so happy. So many weeds. This is creeping Charlie, and you can never really get rid of it. I have to come out here and like clean this, really get rid of the weeds. Not today. Hello, Bluebell. Bluebell is at the very bottom of the pecking order. She's a Rhode Island Red. She doesn't lay eggs anymore, and she's very shy, but she's so big, and I like her. Daisy, Fern, what are you doing? So this one's Fern. That one's Daisy. They are both white leghorns. Hello. They have a sister over here. That's Rosie. They had a fourth sister. Her name was Posy, but we lost her over the winter to a hawk. Rosie has the biggest tail, then Daisy. And Fern, I cut off her tail so that I can keep track of her because she's a simple girl. She needs a little bit of extra help, so I have to be able to identify her quickly. You are all supposed to be backyard chickens. This is the side yard. And that goes for all of you. Get out of my mint patch. Diane, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be on the driveway. Go on. Get back in the yard. Go on. No, 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 the backyard, you. All right, so there's Fern and Rosie and Daisy. There's Violet. Violet lays lots of pretty blue eggs. And this is where we buried MJ. I made a rock garden with some moss. And I found this in the forest, so I thought, let's use it to mark the spot. I think it looks pretty. There will be more rocks and stuff throughout the summer around here. My little walking companion, Fern. This is another one of my gardens. This pretty one, that's Baby. He is our rooster. So I am just in the process of getting all the eggs from this week and washing them down, and then I'm gonna pack them up for people who bought eggs this week. Aren't they pretty? I piled them all into who laid the eggs, so let me just tell you. Sweet Pea, Buttercup, Olive, Marshmallow, Violet, Clementine, Diane, Poppy, Clover, Sunflower, and I think, actually I don't know. I'll have to figure out who lays this color. But anyway, that's the eggs for the week. Oh, and white eggs, obviously. We've got some white eggs. Okay, so I don't know photography and natural light, so just don't judge me based on the lighting right now. It's like the middle of the day. No, it's not. It's like 4 o'clock. I've just collected my eggs. We have 8 eggs so far, and I brought the little ones outside. The big little ones. These are the 5-week-old babies. Hi, everybody. This one is Marshmallow's baby. These 3 are Sunflower's baby, and these 2 are Fern's babies. And we're gonna be keeping this one. Hi. Aren't they cute? Hi. That one came out of an egg like this. I hear some chickens talking to each other back there. All right, I'm gonna go cook us something to eat because Alex is doing manly yard work and I'm over it. So I'm gonna cook some dinner. Say bye, Alex.
Bye, Alex.
So I just finished making supper. Alex is coming for dinner now. I made steak with a pan sauce and then a hot green bean and potato salad. It's really tasty. I redid the recipe from a HelloFresh box. So far, our favorite one. And I bought all the ingredients and made it again. I'm gonna eat now. Okay, so Alex just went out. We finished eating dinner and he went back out into the garden. Oh, I just kneeled on I'm carpet cleaning. Oh God, there's spots on my carpet. I'm not showing you because I'm embarrassed about it. But our chickens got out, our little chickens, and they pooped all over my floor and I have a cream colored carpet. So I was doing some carpet cleaning, the spot cleaning, and I just kneeled right on the spot. Anyway, Alex just went outside to do more physical labor, but I'm done. I'm chilly and I'm tired. So instead of doing that, I'm going to have dessert. Not great for when I'm tired. Does anyone else do this? Just some frozen fruit. I've got frozen berries. And I'm just gonna snack on that and stare at my plants. And maybe take out the carpet cleaner to like suck up I sprayed the stuff on it. Now I just have to like suck it up with the carpet cleaner. But I thought I would show you something I realized I missed showing you this morning. My little terrarium that I keep my babies in. I use terrariums like this to root my cuttings a lot. And this little begonia, Alex gave it to me for Valentine's Day last year. So I've had it a whole year. And that's all that's left of it. Anyway, those will all root up. The syngonium's on its way. And before I sit down and snack, I'm gonna go show you one other terrarium, my favorite one. Ta-da! So this is my little grow shelf, because it faces out and gets lots of sun. This is all basil and some onions, but basil. And then we got some tomatoes. I don't remember what this is. And then we got this guy, more basil. And up here, we have some marigolds, ? Can't remember. I just repotted this guy yesterday. All right, so this is my favorite terrarium. I also use this one for cuttings, so you can see there's lots of like little plants in here, but I like this one. I feel like it has a super jungly vibe, and I like to look at it from like the side so I can see everything like that. That's my favorite one. I have another one that I want to work on, but I have a mess to clean up first. This is another one. Look at this. Marble Queen. It's almost all white. This has been living very happily in a greenhouse setting. I hope this leaf that's coming out next isn't all white. Hopefully not. It is pretty though. My little coffee plant. I love this thing. I don't know what it is, but I like it. It's like a little tree. Anyway, so now that I showed you that, I am going to go and eat my frozen fruit and watch some trashy TV and take Thunder outside. We went out to play earlier while it was sunny and warm. I took the chicks out, I took Thunder out. He is pretty much exhausted, he's sleeping. So sorry I don't have any footage of him. I'll add footage of him next time, but I think that's it for the vlog for today. I think I've finished. I don't really have much else going on this evening. Alex and I are probably gonna watch a movie once the sun goes down, but until then he's gonna work outside. The chickens are with him. I'll show you. So just ignore the mess because we're in the process of rebuilding this whole space, but the chickens are all over the place. Anyway,